This is my Axial Scx10 III, and I've had it for well over a year now. And I pulled it off the shelf because I noticed it was getting flat spots on the tire. I know, how embarrassing. So I figured I'd take it out and get the oil moving in the shocks and the grease in the gearbox, or in the differentials moving around. See if she still has what she's got, if that makes sense. I just really wanted to drive it and talk about it. I mean, I got started on Scx 24s, and then I would, like everybody else does, go bigger. Keep going bigger, bigger and bigger. Want to go bigger. But the bigger you go, the more expensive it gets. Come on, get up on out of there. There we go. I do believe this is my only RC with portal gears, and I still don't know what I'm doing with them. I get overdrive in front and underdrive in back, obviously. In the differentials, I did underdrive, overdrive, but only in the front I put overdrive gears. So the fronts spin decently fast, while the back ones obviously don't. I have brass all the way around. Brass diff covers, brass axle weights. I think I have brass rings, maybe. And these are Endura Klingon S5 tires with silicone inserts. Everything is going good. There's Pontiac Silhouette Van Rock. Does it not look like a Pontiac? No, not a Silhouette. Pontiac Transport. Or if it was a Silhouette, it would be the Oldsmobile Silhouette. Cool. These rocks are fun. I'm gonna take them over to that wood pile by the shed. Try that out. And this being my first large RC truck, I was always used to the Scx24s. When it said ready to run, it came with the battery and the charger. And so I shelled out, I think, $300 to $400 for this, and was pissed when it didn't come with the battery or a charger, and I'm like, it's ready to run! It's ready to run! And then it turns out that's a majority of all tent scale. And I think it has something to do with shipping, like a way around shipping taxes or something. It really got my goat on the count of, it's like, I just spent a lot of money on this thing, and now I gotta spend even more money. A lot of hatred I had back then. Well, anger, I should say, not hatred. Just anger. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck? This thing just flexes all around and can take the beating. This stump looks like a goofy crawl. I'm gonna put the tire on there and use it as a way to not fall off. I don't think it'll fall off, but I stand corrected. Oh, should have gave it more throttle. There we go. It's like a spider. I don't even know what type of angle that would be. Other things I did replace on it was put different shocks on. I think these are 2-mod. I actually enjoyed these shocks. I have bought them multiple times. I bought them for this. I bought them for the 2 Humvees I built. Then I put cantilever suspension on the back because cantilever suspension. I saw a video of it. I'm like, that's sick. I want that. And I couldn't even begin to tell you if it's like truly worth it. It looks cool. It's different. You don't see it much. But I can't say there's truly an advantage to having it. It helps in some spots and then it fails in others. I still have the stock links on this. I did get longer, cheapo ones for when I put my Suburban body on it, when I first wanted to build the Suburban. But I put the stock ones back on just for the shorter wheelbase. Should have kept it longer, but I took them off because I couldn't use the cantilever suspension. Got a Endura servo style winch. No problem. Cool. And then I think this is the last... No. One more rock after this. There's this rock, and it's just like... The kids would use it as a slide or draw on it with chalk because there's no sidewalks here. But... See if it'll... I don't even know if I climbed on this before. Maybe with the Scx10 but... Yep, no problem. No problem whatsoever. Till here. Nope. Cool. This is the last rock. Oh boy, that's a one angry worm. I'm sorry, worm. I felt something attacking my leg. I've never been attacked by a worm. But this is the last rock I'm going to show. I always would come across the bridge. I'll show you. I would always see the rock from this angle, and I'm like, there's no way I can crawl on that. And then finally, after like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years after being here, I finally came around to this side. I'm like, oh, I can crawl that. I could probably climb up that. And I did. And plus, I always think I tried starting on this. I'm like, that's a nice, easy slope. But I think it always just pulls the truck this way. See if my memory is correct. Yeah. And then I'm just like, oh, turn the wheel this way. And it just pulls the truck that way. But then if I just come right here. Right up there. Right up there. We'll see if I can turn around without flipping over. Neat. Then there's this side, in between the shed. Now, I have climbed up this with the Scx10 and what I do is I usually get, hypothetical, my finger's an axle, I would get my tires like this, and climb up, make contact with this, and then there's like a little crevice here, and it would climb up, and then I would try getting the front axle up here, and it would go on up. But you'd think, oh, tent scale, no problemo. Yes, problemo. It will get up there, but it's a tough cookie. So what I want to do is try getting my front left wheel to hook up into that crevice. And now that I'm trying to film it, it's not going to do it. Here, come out. We are officially on the rock. And this is where I think the cantilever screws me. I'll just keep practicing. Anyways, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I know my content's not that great, but I just love I love doing RCs, and I love making videos of it. And I'm not in it for making any type of money. If I could make money off it, cool. Because RC parts expensive, but I don't see myself quitting my job and doing this full time. That would, I don't know if I would even consider that a job. It'd be fun, but I couldn't see myself doing it. I just love RCs. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time? I don't know what I'm going to do next time, but tune in.